Ridge Wallace here, Real Sports Talk Ridge Wallace. Sorry I'm doing this video so late. But this is another edition of the Monday Growl. Obviously, I'm still hoarse because my voice is still recovering from the Carolina Panthers game, Atlanta Falcons game. But this is a Monday Growl. I wanted to come to you guys with this. So let's talk about the NFC South. It didn't change a whole lot Sunday. It obviously had two teams that would separate themselves from the other two, and we knew that coming in. We knew the winner of Carolina and Atlanta, and the winner of Tampa Bay and the New Orleans game. If New Orleans won, they would separate themselves. If they lost, then you would have to see what would happen as far as Carolina and Atlanta. And that's what we got. Tampa Bay got beat badly by the Saints, and we'll talk about that team in a minute, Tampa Bay. But the Saints, they improved to 6-2. They've got Buffalo this week, so we'll see what happens there. But they proved to 6-2, and they go on top of the NFC South. Now, with the Atlanta and Carolina game, we knew that whoever won that game would be able to keep pace, and the loser of that game would be behind within the NFC South a good bit, especially Carolina, because they've already lost once in the NFC South and they've won once. So they couldn't afford to go 1-2 within the division. So they get the win over Atlanta. They move to 6-3, and they're right on the heels of the New Orleans Saints. They're half a game back within the division. They play the Dolphins Monday night, so they'll get a win there, I believe. And that's a game that I really do believe the Panthers will really have to shoot themselves in the foot to lose. New Orleans, we'll see what they do against Buffalo. I'm not so sure about that game, but New Orleans has won 6 straight, so we'll see. But Atlanta, they fall to 4-4. Their playoff hopes are not looking good right now, especially not within that division. Because Atlanta is not going to catch New Orleans, and Carolina's playing well right now. And I think New Orleans and Carolina are better on both sides of the ball than Atlanta. Carolina showed that Sunday. And then the Falcons have the Cowboys this Sunday, who all of a sudden look like they may be able to string some things together. Tampa Bay at 2-5, they're probably the most disappointing team in this division. They brought in Deshaun Jackson, they have Jameis Winston, they have Mike Evans. We thought that defense was going to be better because they were so good last year towards the end of the season, but they're 2-5. Their playoff chances are done. Their division chances are done. They've already dropped a game to the Panthers and the Saints. They're 0-2 in the division. Still got to play Atlanta twice. They still got to play New Orleans again, and they still have to play the Panthers one more time. And that one's in Carolina. So it looks like it's going to be tough sledding for the Buccaneers. My thoughts on this division overall, it's going to be a 2-team race. I really believe that now that New Orleans has separated themselves from Tampa and Atlanta, Carolina has separated themselves from Tampa and Atlanta, the race between New Orleans and Carolina is going to be one to watch to see who wins the NFC South. New Orleans does not have a tough schedule moving forward, although Buffalo will be a tough game because Sean McDermott's familiarity. But Carolina, they've still got the Saints again, but they've got Miami and New York coming up, 2 winnable games. And then they've got 3 home games. So very winnable. Tampa Bay, very winnable. And Green Bay, very winnable before they go to Atlanta. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Because I believe one of them is going to be your division champ, while the other will represent as a wild card. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Will the Panthers be the wild card? Will New Orleans be the division winner? We'll see. But that's it for the Monday Growl. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, Atlanta will play Dallas this weekend. Carolina will get the Dolphins at home on a Monday night. The Saints will get the Bills. I'm not sure who Tampa Bay has, but they're 2-5. So there's really no concern on who they have. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the Monday Growl. And we will talk to you guys soon. And it was a great win for our Panthers Sunday. They get it 23-17 over the Falcons to move 6-3 and put themselves in a good spot within this division. Talk to you guys soon. Keep pounding.